Hi Libra, so these are your general messages for the week, and if you're looking to get a private reading with me, I do link my email in the description box. So let's get started. It just dawned on me that I said happy birthday to Gemini, and then I said I'll probably do a bonus for you guys since it's your birthday, and then I totally didn't do a bonus for them. So I think that's probably what I'm going to do this week. Libra, Sun, Moon, and Rising. What do they need to know right now? What messages do we have for Libra? All right. If you are waiting on some sort of communication with somebody, whether it's good or bad, or an apology, whether it's just the truth, regardless, you will be getting it over the next couple weeks. Okay. Although I see you working very hard at something, your mind is drifting. You're focused on something that's at a distance, and it's hard for you to really stay focused on what you should be doing instead. It's a karmic. Lots of messages going back and forth between you and a couple different people. One of these people is really good for you, the others not so much. The number 4 is going to be relevant. We have 444 here, especially when it comes to if you are single and looking, okay? If you are, they could have darker skin than you. If you are single and looking, that is. If you are not, Libra, this is just like new territory in general for you. I'm seeing coconuts. You are going to be looking at new opportunities, new options, and wanting to really move forward and create some sort of different outcome, lifestyle, something of that nature. Expect somebody to try to reconcile with you, especially if it's out in public. So let's say you went to get coffee with a girlfriend or a guy friend, or like whatever the case, you could run into something and they're going to be like, oh my gosh, I want to reconcile with you. I want us to make amends. It is possible you guys do. It doesn't look like it was that big of a deal. You could be going to some sort of event that has to do with the occult, or even, I suppose it could be church. You'll be meeting somebody there. Doesn't have to be romantic, but I do see you meeting somebody there. If you're afraid of somebody doing witchcraft on you and you believe in that, yes, that could be a possibility. Waiting on emotional fulfillment. I think that this emotional fulfillment is going to come more towards yourself, or like you're going to be able to give it to yourself with hard work and with figuring out what you want long-term goals are. I don't think it's a person. Yeah, I don't think it's a person. Although I do see some passion coming back into your life for sure. Especially for those of you that are in a same-sex relationship. Yeah. Yeah. Some of you Libras might be getting around a little bit, and I don't mean that in a nasty way. I mean that in a, like, having lots of suitors, so you might be like playing the field a little bit just to see what you like. I do like that for you. We do have a wish fulfillment coming as well, especially if you've been waiting on some sort of payout, pay raise, anything like that. Watch out for, all right, you could be waiting on some sort of justice and or karmic justice. Watch out for that. It's not going to go how you intended, and I don't really see it going in your favor. For Libra, yeah, it's not gonna. Yeah. 10 of Swords, 10 of Wands, and change. You are not going to be pleased about this justice at all whatsoever, and that's your card in the reverse. Eesh. Be careful. Be careful you don't jump into something irrationally that you think could potentially be your 10 of Cups, because it's not, and you're going to be sadly mistaken later on. You will be able to get back out of it, but like, don't rush into anything over the next few weeks. You could be healing a connection with somebody. It could be another air sign, to be honest with you, but you could be healing a connection with somebody and having some progress, especially if this person has children. It's something that could be worked out. I don't think it was like catastrophic. It wasn't anything that you can't move beyond. You may be trying to start your own business or start some sort of project that you keep like finding that it's harder to get off the ground than you anticipated. Give it a minute. It is going to work out in your favor, okay? needing to make a judgment call that's going to cause a tower moment. You could be dealing with an Aries over the next couple weeks, or at least a fire sign. I believe this person has some bad addictions of some sort. Yeah. Be careful of that, especially if you've been in a relationship with them before. I don't see this event going well. Okay, they could bring some trouble into your life. If you've had somebody stalking you, and I don't mean stalking you in like a super negative way, but like watching your social media, watching what you do at work, something like that, they will be going away soon. If you are a married Libra, expect some issues to come up over the next few weeks. Could even be getting separated. Looks like somebody's still feeling karmically tied to somebody in the past. You may think about that person quite a bit, even if you get into a new relationship. I'm seeing gut issues. Could be, if you have children, could be getting in a fight with your child as well over the next few weeks. The number 5 is relevant. Could even be fighting over finances or money. Still pulling 5s here. Yeah. You are going to have to make a decision at some point over a connection with somebody, especially if you're single and looking, because I think there's more than one person, and somebody's going to want monogamy. So that's going to happen, especially around a full moon and or new moon. I'm seeing lots of children for some reason. Anything else here? The Rocky Mountains, I'm not sure what that's about. Okay, so you may, like, let's say you went on a trip, or let's say you moved, anything like that, you may leave something behind that you need, so double check everything, okay? Change is coming and it will lead to more finances, so I promise. I keep saying that, but I promise this time. Watch out for that Aries still. Unless you want to get reacquainted with this person, there is some level of toxicity there. Unless, do your thing, it's fine. You guys could have been at some point a power couple, but at this time I would just be a little hesitant. Things are not always what they seem. And if you're waiting on an apology, you won't be getting it anytime soon. Emotional fulfillment will come with more options, things that you've been manifesting. I think this is more work related than it is a person, though. All right, so let's see how all the signs feel about you, Libra. Hey, what's up? You good?
Yeah, we did.
Aries through Pisces, how do they feel about Libra? Aries through Pisces, how do they feel about Libra? I'm seeing the color red be relevant. Aries wants something with you for sure. Taurus is guarding their energy even though they have some regret about how they treated you. Gemini wants growth and abundance with you. Cancer, I don't know, that looks more sexual than anything else, okay? It doesn't look like it's going to really take off, but give it a minute. Leo is looking at other options. Virgo, if you're waiting on communication, you have a long freaking wait. They're stubborn as hell. Libra to Libra, wanting to fight for, it's going to become a heavy burden. Somebody's going to move on. It'll turn into a tower moment. I would let that go. Scorpio feels left out. They may be missing you, however. A Sagittarius has other options. They may try to reconcile with you or with a past lover. Capricorn wanted to invest and now they're moving on. Something happened between the two of you. Aquarius is playing the field a little bit. They may end up coming back to you in the long run, but they're playing the field a little bit. And Pisces wants to fight for the connection, or you do. Okay, Libra, if you have any ideas what you want me to do for bonuses, please leave it in the comments. All signs bonuses, not just like, oh yeah, read just for Libra, that kind of thing. So I will upload this.